Hello and welcome back to Norland. And in the last episode, well, we lost our wife, we tried to poison a town, and otherwise, we are just getting into a place where perhaps we are finally ready to do some intrigues. But there is something I forgot here at the trader. We're going to go ahead and, before anything, we're going to send Petyr here. And as you can see, we have a lot of prisoners that, honestly, I think are just... they're all pissed. They're probably going to start trying to escape and everything. And we are, without spoiling too much of what's going to happen in this episode, we're going to be getting a little more prisoners. So we are just going to go ahead and sell as many of these prisoners as we can. Now, they obviously don't have enough money. So what are we going to do? We are going to grab some flour. You guys can't see this on my end, but something just happened with the resolution. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish up this this trading. So we're also going to buy the beer. It's kind of difficult to do with this. It looks really bad on my end. It doesn't seem to be happening for you guys though. Okay, is that good? I think that's enough. Okay. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, so we are back. So basically, without going too far into it, essentially, I have an ultra widescreen monitor, but I have to, of course, record it in the normal resolution for YouTube purposes, and for some reason the resolution jumped back to my default, while the game's version was still in the normal resolution that I record in, and so basically everything looked all kind of jumbled, and it was all off to one side for me. But anyways, it is fixed now. So, the main reason that we had to do all of that with the trading is we need the gold in order to pay our taxes for our people. And actually there is yet another thing that I forgot to grab. We are hopping into the trader over and over again. Oh, we already bought the medical salves? Oh, that's unfortunate. Or they just don't have them. I don't remember. I thought we bought some, but they are not there. And everybody's still injured, so that's a little bit unfortunate. We are going to probably go to 10 people now. And let's see. Now, how are we doing on management? We're going to want to readjust all of this at some point. What we're going to do for right now is we're going to go through all of this stuff. Make sure the max amount of workers are on everything. And then Tiramira. Tiramira's on this stuff. Okay. I know there was a couple of other things that we downgraded the workers on. We don't really need the herbalist anymore. I'm probably going to just... actually, I'll just dismantle it, and we can actually put another warehouse here. And we want to move this training ground up to max of combat level 20, since all of our mercenaries are, of course, above level 10. Is there anything else? Coal furnace? We'll put one worker on that for now. We'll come back to it later and up it to max. But for right now, that seems good. Okay. Good. Now this is broken down, and it's eventually just going to say that it needs to be dismantled because of fire, so we're just going to do it now. We don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now, we want to hire Domina. That's the goal. We have 35 rings. So we're going to do that now. Okay, now we want to, if possible, can we just reward her? Let's reward her. We want to move Tiramira up to our actual lord status. So what we need to do, we need to flesh wolf hunt with her as well. Now, hopefully that will be just enough. Oh no, looks like Petyr's... Did he have a spear? Looks like he had a spear. I don't know what happened to his mace. Either way, they managed to kill that. And they're at 24, of course they are. Okay, spend some time. And we're actually going to spend time Pelennor, we're probably going to have Domina and Pelennor get married. Okay, their relationship is good enough now. Can I just cancel this in the midst, or is that going to cause issues? Let's hope not. Grant title? And at the same time, we're going to go ahead. We're going to put Domina on kind of this, I guess you could say, exterior sort of stuff. Things like the lumber mill, warehouses, this mine, and this lumber mill and this warehouse. And as for Pelennor, we're going to probably split. He'll be on things like, he'll be on this. He'll also probably be on maybe all of these fields. Pelennor. So his time will be split a little bit across the city for now. But that seems okay. Because we're going to want Tyramir on this stuff. And then, how many things do we have Petyr on? 4? I'm counting 4. Okay. So we could probably put Pelennor on maybe like just the brewery. Wait, we already have them there? Okay. Well, that's good then. That looks good. It's not the most efficient, but it seems to be what we have to work with right now. Okay. So he is going to grant this title to Tyramir eventually. Okay, and the mine has been researched. Set that there. And we'll be putting Domina on that as well. And we will put... Oh, they don't have that language. Okay, we'll just leave them free then. That's fine. Until we get some books again. Okay, so now, with Tyramir as one of our actual landed lords, I suppose you could call them. Or high lords, I'm not exactly sure. What do you... Doesn't seem to have like a special name. It's just free lords and then regular lords, I suppose. We'll just go with that. So anyways, Petyr and Tyramir are going to get married. We're also, when we can have enough time, we'll get Domina as one of our lords, and we will have her marry Pelennor. But silence speaks louder than any words. Oh, they demanded tribute. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. We're not worried about it. Actually, with the army we have now, I think we can actually deal with protecting all these villages. But now on to intrigues, and some people will be wondering, why haven't I really done anything with this before? Well, the reason is mostly that we didn't have so much time for Petyr to go and do this kind of thing, and the only thing that would have been particularly useful would have been, as you can see, hall robbery. Now, to me, this is kind of cheesy, and here's the reason, okay? So you do spend 128 gold, however, and it doesn't show this here right now, but I have looked it over, and basically, it allows us to steal everything that is in their treasury. So that would be 513, so that's 300, and they just have to walk there, and then they just walk back. And when you're Tanea, as we are, you essentially, it says 60% shots, but I have actually tried it, and I have not once failed a hall robbery. Yes, not once. So if you look, these guys have 772, 867, 447, 593, and 119. So that's, what, at least 2,000, maybe 2,500? And that's just for walking there and walking back, basically. And you can do that every 2 days. So, as you can see, it's kind of overpowered if you ask me. I mean, that's just free money. So all of that said, basically, I don't see a way around not doing it at this point. We're going to have to. But I just didn't want to cheese it and overdo it, basically. So, we're going to spend a little bit of time. We're going to wait for the trader because we need a little bit of starting gold. And then we're going to start doing that. Okay, actually, good news. Now, over here we have forest bandits. They only have 3. I was not expecting anything so low right now. Now, we'll only get 75 gold out of this, but for the investment, and we're just going to double their numbers. There'll be 3 bowmen. 77%. Now, that'll get us the gold that we need. It'll also get us some prisoners. And from now on, we're probably going to be selling those prisoners to the trader, and that'll get us some decent money. Now, as you see, Sparkfall is trying to get us to give them 500 gold again. Or maybe that's the first time. Somebody else was trying to get tribute out of us. But either way, as you can see, the poisoning doesn't seem to have taken. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be trying that again in the future unless... I mean, maybe we'll play around with it a little bit more when we have some free time. But as far as I'm concerned, I am definitely not going to pay these guys. But we are ready for this battle, and this should be absolutely no problem. We're just going to target archers, protect archers, stay in the back, just all the orders. I don't know. This may be a tough fight, guys. No, I don't think it will be. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. Okay. So 75 free gold. And now you guys just need to get back home. Are we still... Okay, so I'm going to take off the production of bows entirely. And probably tools as well. We only really want to be producing coal and maces right now. So that we can supply our armies. We'll probably just end up selling these bows. Probably sell whatever excess daggers we get as well, because we don't really need them. Everybody has one anyways. Alright, so now... Cost is 139. It's a 64% chance, and 557 will be the amount of gold that we get. So let's go ahead and see how that actually goes. And if it goes well, as you can see, some of these places actually have even more gold than before. For my count, that's 1,500, 29-ish hundred. Am I doing my math wrong? This seems... So 1,500, 1,900. So there's like 2.5 or 2.6 thousand between these. So almost 3,000 if we do this correctly. Maybe I'm doing that math wrong. I'm just doing quick math, but that seems about right to me. Okay, they see? Success. No issues whatsoever there. And we are going to see if we can't send him. We might have to wait here. Yeah, because we need the 184. Okay, we'll wait. But now we're just going to do the rounds across the map. Okay. Hall robbery. And send Peter to do that. So that'll be 750. As you can see, we have 500 gold now. With, I mean, this is like 0 effort whatsoever. This is just clicking and waiting. And that's it. Do we want to attack any bandits in the meantime? 7 on both of these. We'll wait. We'll wait a little bit of time for that. Oh, okay, so I guess I was wrong. I've never seen it fail before, and I did try this before I started the series completely. I just did a little bit of Tanea intrigue and stuff like that, but I never had a failure. That appears to be the very first failure. Now, does that hurt? Yeah, committed a robbery, so it does hurt our relationship with them. That's okay, we'll just move on to the next place. Oh, and apparently it'll take 70 hours before we can redo this one. This one's... oh, okay. I thought it was 48 hours. But apparently it's 72. That's interesting. Okay, this one failed as well. So maybe I should have been doing this before, because my assumption was that the math was kind of broken and that it was just always working. But maybe I just got super lucky. It looks like he's taking the long... I thought he could get around that way, but apparently not, so we'll go Dragonhorn first then. Okay, cancel. There we go. Go to Dragonhorn first. They don't have very much money. Hopefully this one will work. And if not, it would be great to take out Sparkfall, because then they'll have trouble paying for their army. And maybe they won't even attack us. So anyways, while we wait for this, yeah, I'm just gonna say, even with the chance of failure, maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is kind of overpowered, and this is kind of one of the issues I feel like with cultures, is that there is some aspect of each culture that is just insanely overpowered. So obviously when we were playing with Canute, their warlike abilities were just like too good, and we at first had some issues, but then once our army got going, it was pretty much impossible to actually lose a fight, and that made it so that we could just take over the entire map with pretty little issues. And with this, it just seems like we can just get free money. Of course, we fail again. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel like the culture bonuses should be a little more subtle. Could just be me. I don't know. Yeah, let me know if you have a different thought on that, but I feel like with a lot of games, it's better when the culture just has a little bonus to things that you would do. Maybe it'd be like 10% bonus to intrigues or something like that. Because otherwise, it feels like you don't have to do the basic city management. You could just do whatever your culture is good at, and we fail another one. So actually now it's seeming like maybe this isn't... I mean, it says 65% chance of success. So I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden we're failing every single one of them. But yeah. That may just be... maybe I just got lucky before, and now I'm getting super unlucky. Who really knows? But we do have the trader. We're going to send Tiramira. Okay, and we'll sell our prisoners. We'll probably also start to sell some of these books. So we don't really need them. We do want to keep the mine, because that one seems to be getting destroyed all the time. And if we don't have the knowledge, then we can't rebuild it. But is there anything else we want to sell here? I think not. We do have 278 tax due. Okay, so which of these are we going to sell? We'll probably sell Pig Farm. We have that already. We have Flavorful Ale done already. Smelting Furnace, Armor Forge we have done. I think we have the Paper Workshop. Weapon Forge we have, of course. Keeping Prisoners, Scaffold. Ryefield and Mill, might want to keep these two just in case somebody forgets it. Coal Furnace. Okay, we can't actually. So we'll take your money. Chancellery. Workshop. Herbalist we don't need. Temple we'll keep. Okay, that makes us some good money for now. We'll take all of those. We'll take some more food, and we'll take some more beer. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Is there any kind of book that we want? No, not really. Okay. That all looks good to me then. Now, is there any bandits that are worth attacking? Okay, it seems like all the cutthroats are just, getting whooped now. I'm not too sure what's going on there. So we may not even have made any money. We made, what, like 500 from these? And then we lost like 200 each on all of these. Yeah. And so now we have to wait about 60 hours. And warriors are deserting the city? Oh no. Why is that? They didn't get paid, maybe? Hopefully it wasn't anybody too strong. I don't think it was. I think it was one of our weaker mercenaries. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to call it for this episode. As you can see, I guess those intrigues are actually going to be extremely important for us. It's just unfortunate, I think, that you have to choose between the hall robbery or the library robbery or whatever. You can't do one and then go and do another thing. Because obviously, when you're failing all of them, apparently that is actually hurting your relationship pretty strongly as well. Oh, these guys are buying spears. Wait, hold on, what? They're buying flavorful ale. Huh. Okay, I guess that isn't updated. These guys are buying daggers? Well, they hate us too much for that. We used to have a good relationship with Vitasil, but no longer. Okay, so in the next episode, hopefully we can do some more intrigues, maybe even start up some assassinations, perhaps. But I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.